I'm only wearing these sunglasses so I can actually look at the camera. It's pretty light out. I mean, it's pretty dark out. That's what I meant. And I'm wearing sunglasses, right? So I honestly have no idea what I want to talk about right now. But one thing that I'm starting to learn is that I'm really starting to learn is that no one's gonna do it for me. I know they say no one's coming to save you, but no one is gonna come do this for me. Like, whether it's the music, whether it's the fitness, the brand, the fucking business, making more money, being a better dad, fucking nobody's gonna do it for me. And as of lately, my biggest goal and the biggest priority in my life and what I'm doing is making more money, so the rest of my life can be a little bit easier, because that's really what it all boils down to. If I had more money, then I wouldn't need to go to work. I could be able to make music as much as I want to. I could be able to spend more time with my kids and my family. And I spend so much time waiting for the perfect formula and the perfect circumstances for shit to fall into place so I can start doing that. And I'm starting to realize that it's not going to happen, and it'll never happen. It never was going to happen, and I knew that, right? But part of me was waiting, and part of me was hoping, and part of me was binging on the fact that circumstances had to be right, that shit had to be, I had to meet a certain criteria of skills, and I had to be a certain individual first before I could even attempt to make the content, before I could even attempt to try and build the brand, before I could even attempt to do these types of things. And I know that now, that I just have to fucking go for it, dude. And another thing that is stopping me, I guess, not stopping me, but that I've been contemplating and that I've been thinking about is I want to build a brand, right? I want to build this social media brand, and I can visualize it as much as the day is long. I could sit down and tell you all the things that I could have the supplement deals and the clothing deals and the branding deals, and all the sponsorships and the YouTube channels and the Discord channels and the landing pages to the funnels and everything that a solo entrepreneur Instagram brand has, right? And the more I study these people, the more that I watch what they do and the advice that they give on their channels and their videos, and it's find out what you can teach the world and find out what you have to offer, and then make videos about it, right? And my biggest dilemma has been this sort of imposter syndrome, this sort of I have nothing to offer, right? And that kind of cripples me, because on one end I am better than 90% of you. I'm better than all of you, actually, at almost everything. The only difference between me and your favorite celebrity is a bunch of money. That's it. You get me a bunch of money, and I guarantee you I'm the shit compared to your favorite celebrity. Guarantee it. Right? That's obviously not true. That's obviously my ego talking, but that's where part of me lives, in that mindset, right? But then another part of me thinks that I have nothing to offer. Like, I have absolutely nothing to offer. Like, I'm pretty good at a lot of stuff, but I'm not an expert at anything. Whether it be music, I've done music for so long that I could teach somebody how to rap, how to make a beat, how to sing, how to scream, how to write a song, how to produce a song. But when I do that on my own, it's not like expert level shit, right? I mean, I could write a pretty good song, but it's not like I haven't won no Grammys, I haven't won no accolades, I don't have the evidence to back up what I would be trying to sell you, right? Like, I have a six-pack, I'm in shape, I can bench 225 for a couple reps, right? And that's pretty impressive for somebody who doesn't go to the gym. That's pretty impressive for somebody who doesn't have that experience, right? So you could say that I could be a personal trainer, do the online training thing, right? But again, not an expert. There are people out here who are bodybuilding fucking champions and posing and doing all that. That's not me, bro. Like, that's not me, and I don't want that to be me, right? Now, don't get it fucked up. The gym is super vital in my life. I need that physical outlet. I need it. Like, I actually need it, or I'll go insane. Like, I will actually go insane and start abusing, like, the people around me. Like, no funny shit. Like, I really will. Like, I'll turn into a horrible person if I don't have a physical outlet. You know what I'm saying? Like, the gym can even only do so much. Like, I'm trying to, like, I need to get back into Muay Thai, right? And then, again, this goes back into the money thing. If I had more money, I'd train more often. 1,000,000%. If I had the money and the freedom, I would train more often, 100%. But back to what I was saying. Like, I'm not a bodybuilding personal training expert. I don't have all the knowledge of every muscle and tendon and how it works and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I just know if you go to the gym, you lift the weight. I know proper form, and right, you know what I mean? But again, the evidence shows I've been working out on and off for years. I haven't been as consistent as one should at all. Like, ever. And that's just me being honest with myself. I could fake the funk, right? I could make it look like I started from a fucking twig, which I did, and, you know, got to this build that I'm at now. But even the build that I'm at now is still tiny, you know what I'm saying? But then again, I'm fucking 5'6", 5'7", dude. You know what I mean? Like, how big do you expect me to get? Like, I'm not trying to get to 180, 200 pounds. I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder, right? I don't even necessarily want to be a influencer. I'm not trying to influence anybody, right? I'm just trying to build a brand, and that's the whole part. That's the whole part of it, right? That's what I'm learning. I'm literally figuring this out in real time, right? So I guess you can call it my question. I don't want to say my why, but because my why has changed. My why is different now compared to my why when I was a angsty teenager, you know? But my what is still necessarily, like, it's not necessarily, it's still being configured, I guess. Like, I don't really know what it is. I don't know what I have to offer. I don't know what I want to offer. I don't know what I'm good enough at to even offer to the fucking world. And honestly, I think that's okay right now. I think that's okay for me to say that I don't fucking know, right? Like, I want to make music. I go to the gym a lot. I take care of my family. I'm a family man now. And, like, that's pretty much it. I like talking. I like deep conversations. I like You know, whether it be the red pill, blue pill convo, whether it be fucking, you know, male female dynamics, whether it be fucking, you know, politics in the world, or whether it be, you know, fucking esoteric conversations and, you know, God and the divine and whatever. Like, I like thought-provoking shit, you know what I'm saying? But I've gotten so deep into, like, I'm just gonna say it how it is. I've gotten so deep in consuming content that I've lost my own critical thinking skills. Like, I've lost my fucking mind, you know what I mean? And I don't want to be a copy of somebody else. I don't want to just regurgitate the same shit that I see. But I've learned a lot from the internet. I've learned a lot from people that I see on Instagram and on Facebook and on Twitter and on, like, don't get me wrong, there's a plethora, there's a magnitude of bullshit, right? But there's also some good pages and good profiles and good people out there putting out good information, right? And good tips and good gold nuggets of knowledge that help you live a better life, you know what I mean? And I definitely think that on one end I'm capable of providing that to people, you know? Like, I definitely don't see myself working my job. Like, don't get me fucking started on that, dude. I hate working so much. Like, I hate working for other people so much now. Like, I used to, like, really, like, understand that, this is part of the game. You gotta pay your dues. You gotta work, you know? You gotta build yourself up and, you know, blah, 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 all that shit. Which I get and which I've done, right? But, like, and I don't get me wrong, I've learned a lot of skills doing that, right? And I've worked in a lot of different places, and I've worked in a lot of different industries. From my main one, you know, has been like restaurants and hospitality. You learn a lot of people skills, you learn a lot of patience dealing with people, right? From fucking roofing, like manual labor, construction, to fucking selling cars, to fucking door-to-door sales, right? I mean, granted, most of those were when I was young. My main one that I've been in for a long time is restaurants, right? I've worked in rehabs and shit. Like, I've done a lot of shit, and I've developed a lot of skills over time, but I've never really fucking manned the fuck up and put that into myself, you know what I'm saying, and tried to build my own business. And now that I'm really, like, trying to take my life by the fucking horns, right, and take my life by my balls and build my shit instead of working for fucking somebody else, I don't know what it is that I want to provide to the world. And that's the dilemma, right? And I'm running out of time, you know? Like, I don't mean to get super negative, but I'm 30 now, you know? The life expectancy of a normal male, of a normal hot-blooded, high testosterone male, is what, 75? 80 maybe? If that, right? I doubt I'm gonna make it that far. I doubt it. I doubt it. So I consider this my midlife crisis, right? I cut my hair. You know, I didn't divorce the wife and leave the kids. You know, it's not that big of a midlife crisis. But I'm at a point to where I realize that, like, I don't have much time. I don't have much time at all. You don't have much time. And I'll never get it back. You will never get it back. And a lot of you, including myself, are wasting your fucking time, right? Not even contemplating what it is that you provide to the world. Like, the fact that I'm sitting here having this conversation right now, I don't think is as much of a time waster as it would be if I was playing Xbox inside right now, or jerking off right now, or watching YouTube videos for the sake of laughing, right? Like, there's so much more shit that I could be doing that is a guaranteed waste of time. W-O-T, a watt. Not a W-A-T-T, but a watt, a waste of time. And that's just it, bro. I'm not trying to waste my time no more. Like, and even when I'm spending time with my son, when I'm spending time with my almost 2-year-old boy who needs his dad, who loves his dad very much, and his dad loves him, right? I'll be playing with the boy, and even sometimes there's a thought in the back of my head like, you're not making content, you're not building anything, you're not doing it. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you're fucking, you know what I mean? Like, you're not doing nothing. You're wasting your fucking time, bro. Like, figure this out. So, I don't know. This is kind of cool. I might start doing this more often. Like, sitting in my backyard and talking to you guys, whoever's listening. But yeah, that's really where I'm at. And I don't think that it's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing for you to not know where you're at, or to not know what you want to give to the world and share with the world. But the fact that you're even asking yourself that question is a step in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people out there who I run into people who are vehemently against, you know, that type of thing, who are vehemently against that level of questioning and that level of like self-reflection and introspection, to the point to where like they'll try and talk shit on me for having kids. You know what I'm saying? You know those people out there. There are people out there like that who try and make it seem like they're high and mighty and they're better than you because they don't have kids and they don't want kids. Like, bro, you're stupid. It's literally in your biological DNA. It's literally hardwired in your brain to reproduce. Like, that is the one thing that you are meant to do, is literally to stay alive and reproduce. To eat and fuck are your two only animal instincts that you have. Or three, right? To survive, eat, and fuck. That's it. To fight off predators, to eat food and drink water to survive, and fuck to reproduce. And the fact that you're like, oh, I don't want kids. Like, yo, no, they're messy and shit's expensive and blah, blah, blah. All that fucking doomer ass nihilistic shit. Like, I used to think that way. Not really, right? I just know where I was at when I thought that way, and I hated myself, right? You just hate yourself, and that's okay, right? Like, you'll come around to it, and hopefully you will. Some people won't, right? And if you don't, then I really don't feel sorry for you, because I used to think like that too, and I used to feel like that too, and I used to hate myself too, right? But I recognized that within myself, and I understood that, and I accepted it. I acknowledged it. I came to terms with it, and I realized that there are some things that I needed to do in order to not do that, right? And to bring it full circle, I'm at that spot yet again. I don't hate myself, but I hate the position I'm in. I absolutely hate the position I'm in. I used to enjoy going to work. I used to enjoy going to my job knowing that I could socialize and interact with people. I could have a good time. I could laugh. I could listen to music, whether it be in my earphones or whether it be on the loudspeaker at the bar, right? And it was a vibe. Like, I could vibe and make money. You know what I'm saying? I could be myself and vibe and make money. And now it's to a point, I'm at a different job. The circumstances are different. The establishment's different. The people are different. And it makes me realize how much I hate being at the mercy of another establishment. And I can't fucking do it no more, bro. I can't. Like, I can't. I need to get the fuck out. Right? And here, I'll give you a little bit of the story. So I was at a place called Bar Louie, and it was a restaurant, little dive bar, little gastro pub, right? And it was chill. It was chill. I could go to work. I had before I cut my hair, I could wear a bandana, right? I could wear my grill. I could wear what I regularly wear, black t-shirt, black pants, right? And I waited tables. And I was fucking cool with most of the people that I worked with, right? I could shoot the shit with the tables. I didn't have to be, a fucking, hello, sir. Fucking, can I pour you some water? I didn't have to be a robot, you know what I mean? Like, I could walk up to be, oh, what's up? Boom, boom, boom. I could shoot the shit. I could vibe out. And all in all, I was making about close to $7 a month, right? Well, I had a second job too, so we'll lower that. We'll lower that to like 5. We'll call it 5,000 a month, right? And my other job was bringing me in like close to 2, and they shut down. Right now, granted, that's not a lot. That's not, 7,000 a month isn't crazy. There are motherfuckers making hundreds of thousands and millions a month, right? I know that, right? But I was able to provide for my family. I was able to earn a 2-bedroom ADU with a yard in California by myself. Like, that's pretty chill. Like, most of the people I know are living in 1-bedroom apartments, studio apartments. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing pretty well. I'm providing. You know what I'm saying? But the place shut down. They just shut the fuck down, right? And I woke up one day and I didn't have a job anymore, right? And I didn't fret. I didn't panic. I knew and understood that one door closes, another opens. Shout out to God. Shout out to the prime creator, to the universe. You know what I'm saying? To Allah, to Jesus, whoever God is to you, right? But to me, one door closes, another opens, right? And I started applying for jobs again. Boom, 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 boom. Hit Indeed. I didn't have the means. I didn't know what I was gonna do, right? I didn't try anything for myself at this time. So I found another job. It's at a fucking hotel in Calabasas, and the job's cool, I guess. Not really, but it was cool until it wasn't, and now it's not. You know what I'm saying? And the more and more I go, every day I go, like, there is a visceral, deep regret of why haven't I started sooner, of why haven't I figured out how to be my own boss and what to be my own boss for, right? What that company is, whatever. There's a fucking ethereal, deep regret that fucking shakes the molecules in the marrow of my bones as to why I am not the man that I envisioned myself to be. At 30, I thought I was gonna be fucking Chris Brown, Justin Bieber level famous and rich and touring the world and making music and winning Grammys and creating history with my talent, right? And I'm not doing that, which is cool. That's okay, right? But going to work and having somebody fucking like completely alter my mood and completely able to dictate how I'm able to provide for my family over something as simple as cups, limes, oranges, and different ways of cleaning a fucking table. Bro, nah, 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 bro, nah, absolutely not. Like, just even talking and processing it out loud is just nah, right? So it brings me to, again, to the topic of this video. What do I have to offer? What can I provide to the world so that I can build my own brand, so that I can make informational, influential, fucking positive messages and post them to social media for you guys to see, for you guys to hear, and hopefully to make a positive impact on you, right? That's the kit and caboodle, right? I'm gonna make the music. I'm gonna make my music. I'm gonna post it. It might not be out right now. It may not be, but trust me, I've been cooking, whatever, right? But as far as building an online brand, that's my question that I'm trying to figure out. And I'm taking the time to figure out and to openly ask myself. Because this shit is for the fucking birds, dude. I could go and complain about work as far as the day is long, but I don't even want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying. No, not I'm trying. I'm going to. Fuck that. I'm going to build a brand and a community of like-minded individuals, right? Of people who I don't even know yet, of what people need and who the people need, or blah 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 blah, all that shit, right? It's a wazi, it's a woozy, whatever Matthew McConaughey said. But being at the mercy of another individual who can easily go on a power trip and decide to fire me just because their husband or their wife doesn't want to fuck them that day, like, nah, bro. Shit is for the birds, right? And I am done wasting my time. You need to figure out what the fuck it is that you're going to provide for the world, right? On top of, let's not forget, don't forget to mention AI and all of the people who are literally, they took our jobs, right? Like, these aren't Mexicans taking your jobs. This is AI, right? And it's only a matter of time until even manual labor jobs are taken by AI. I do firmly believe that maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe by Agenda 2030 or Project Bluebeam, that we will have iRobot level ass AI robots doing manual labor jobs, from construction to mailmen to line cook and chef and barback and doctors and all that shit. We're all fucked, bro, at that case. So what do we really have? You know what I'm saying? Except what's up here. They're even fucking taking AI and brain cells of flies and creating another conscious being. It's only a matter of time till they do that with brains, with us, with human brains, with human consciousness. You know what I'm saying? even the Neuralink, that's becoming more and more mainstream, right? It's like actually like super dystopian, the world we're living in. And it doesn't even make sense. Like when you actually really think about it, it's like all this shit's going on and I have to go to work to take your order? What? You know what I'm saying? So that is the main kit and caboodle of today's video, chat. Like, what do I have to offer? And how can I give that to you? How can I help you? Because I don't want to be as selfish anymore, right? The more selfish I am, the more my mind goes to like, oh, I just want to make music. Everybody listen to my music. I want to do shows so I can have the attention and people singing my songs, right? Which is cool. That's a cool dream to have. But at the end of the day, what do I have to offer? How can I really help people so I can actually build a sustainable brand that actually provides something of value to people? So that way everybody wins, right? That's my main question. And I pose you to ask that question for yourself. I'm not talking to the people who are above me. If you're above me and you're making a bunch of money doing what you love and doing what this ain't for you, right? Because I'm not there yet. And it's much easier to look on the before side of it and, oh, just do this and just do that. You're on the other side, right? Like, I'm not there yet. I'm figuring it out. And I will figure it out. I don't know when, I don't know where, I don't know how, I don't know what, I don't know why, but I'm going to figure it out. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This was cool. This was cool. If it's not raining and shit, I'm gonna keep doing this. But I'm gonna hop off your chat. Fucking have a good night, bro. Fucking Marquise Phoenix. And this was Pay the Fee. Nah, I'm joking. This wasn't Pay the Fee, man. I mean, Pay the Fee was cool. Right? I mean, it is cool. That's still a good little thing, right? Paying the fee. You have to pay your fees and dues, right? Marquise Phoenix, pay the fee, right? That's a good little thing. Maybe I shouldn't quit that, right? Maybe that's another thing too. Like, I'll start something and stop, and start something and stop, and start something and stop, you know? And I think I'm gonna stop stopping. Might be a good idea to just continue with what the fuck I was doing, because I've been laughed at all my life. I have people laugh at me right now, and it's funny because it's literally people who like are clear, like, you're lesser than me, bro. Like, you are lesser than me as an individual, and you're laughing at me. Like, it's fine, right? I will. Actually, for some people, I don't even need to. I don't need to go on this, like, fucking vengeance fucking quest and to try and shit on you, right? Because I'm already shitting on you. That's the reason you have to try and bring me down in the first place. It's the reason you talk shit and try and make fun of me and try to make me feel small, because you feel small standing next to me, when I'm not even trying to make you feel small. I hope I can elevate you. My goal is to elevate people. I want to bring the best out of you, because I know what it's like to have people make you feel small. I know what it's like when you're just sitting here trying to get by and people come in and fuck. I know what that's like. I don't want to do that to people. I hope I can elevate you. And the whole time you're sitting here wishing on my fucking downfall. for whatever the case may be. For whatever the case may be. And it's funny too, because there are even some people who do have it better than me, who are better than me, not who have it. They weren't lucky, but they've worked for it and they've earned to have more than me. They got more money, they're bigger, they're stronger, they fucking got more, like, they got just more shit. They've earned more shit. They've gone through more shit, right? And you still aim to put me down, which means that there's something that I have that you don't, that you never will, because the material world can't compensate for the spirit. And my spirit agitates and irritates yours, because yours is a lowly spirit. You have a lowly, I don't want to say demonic, but you're just a bad person. And you're mad that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I excel in things that that are intangible, that you will never be able to grasp. So, it's cool. I wish you the best, right? I wish you all the best. And I hope that you find what you're looking for, you know? So that's all we're trying to do, right? We're all just trying to find our place in the world and figure it out. But yeah, I don't know. This one was good. I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna hop off here, chat. This is a good one. Good game. Good talk.